Hi, in today's video, we are going to see about the categories of network. So, broadly speaking, we have two primary categories of networks. One it is local area network, another one it is the wide area network. Okay, the category we are separating it is determined by its size. Actually, the size of the network which determines the category on which that particular type falls on. We can say LAN, that is local area network, that covers an area of less than 2 miles, like shorter distances it can be used. And WAN, wide area network, it is used for longer distances, it can cover a larger areas. And a network of size in between this LAN and WAN, that falls under metropolitan area networks. So that is, it can cover a city or a campus. And this range, the span of coverage of man metropolitan area network is 10 miles. So this is an isolated LAN. So this LAN connecting 12 computers. So before that, explaining that figure, I tell you. So this LAN can be used within a building, or within a campus, within an office, or within a home, which consists of two PCs and a printer in some home office. So in this particular type, it will connect in a local area network. So for example, in our college, we are connecting through the LANs. So each department will have a LAN number. So that LAN number, or for a specific particular lab, for in our college embedded lab, it has different LAN numbers. And for VLSA lab and PG lab, we have different LAN numbers. Okay, so for a small distance it will be connecting. So now, in real time, recently the LAN size has been limited to few kilometers. Okay, and comparatively we can say a LAN can it is designed to allow the resources between two personal computers, or a personal computer with the workstation. So here they have connected 12 computers within a hub. So this particular hub will act as a resource, and it get connect all those systems here. And each and every system inside this particular LAN network can communicate, and also, and each every system can communicate it resource to the hub also. A common example of LAN, we can say it is, I said earlier, no, in our colleges and some business environments can be say as an example. So one of the computers may be given with the larger capacity CD disk drive, and it can act as a server to all of its clients. The size of the LAN, which can be determined by license restrictions also. And in addition with that, the LANs can be it will be differed from its other type of networks by the way that they are transmitting their media. And the common topology, LAN used, or bus topology, ring topology, and star topology. The speed in LANs may be from 100 to 1000 megabytes per second. And next it is wide area network. So WAN, wide area network, it provides communication for a longer distance transmission. And it allows the transmission of data, image, audio, and video. And it can over transfer information over through a country, continent, or even the whole world. So that we can say LAN, which is a wide area network. So it is a complex one, and can that backbones are connected towards the internet, or by using a simple dial-up line or a home computer. Okay, and this there are two LANs, that is one it is switched LAN, another one it is the point to point LAN. The switched LAN, we can say, the first diagram, it is the switched LAN. So in switched LAN you can see it can connect to the end system. Okay, the end system, which consists of a router, and it connect to another LAN or another WAN. The final end system will connect to another LAN or WAN, and a second one, you see, it is the point to point WAN. So this point to WAN, it is normally like a telephone provider, or a telephone line, or like a cable TV provider line that connects a home computer or a small LAN to the service internet provider. Okay, so this will be connecting through the another part of the WAN. Okay, so a good example of switched WAN, it can be the asynchronous transfer mode network. Whatever the networks which is having asynchronous transfer mode, that can be say as a switched LAN example. So where the networks will have fixed size of data points, data unit packets. So that unit packets are called as cells. So and another type of WAN example, we can say it is internet. More properly we are using it as an internet. Next thing, it is the heterogeneous network, that is a network made with 4 WANs and 2 LANs. Heterogeneous, so it is a mixed connection of heterogeneous networks. So here, to create a backbone, we have switched WAN here, and the end system, I said previously, in the previous slide, the switched WAN will be connected to the end system. That end system will act as a router, and that particular router will connect to the another WAN or LAN. So here the same thing it is happening here. The router, the final end system, which was connected to the router, and the router again connected to a LAN. Here on the right hand side, you are having another end system that was connected to a router, and it is connected to another LANs. Okay, and here 4 WANs were interconnected, and on another point we have connected it to the main server of the president systems. Okay, so this one we can say, the more common example we can say, it is what that cable TV and dial-up connections and telephone. These are the very common examples of WAN. Okay, next it is the MAN. I wish to give some just on MAN, that is Metropolitan Area Network. So this is a network where the size between a LAN and a WAN, so the size will not be as small as LAN, and it not be as large as WAN. It is in between the size. It normally covers an area inside a city or a town, and it is designed for customers who in need of larger speed connectivity, high speed connectivity, like internet. Okay, so who are in people who never depend upon the distances, who in need of good connectivity, network connectivity, they go for a metropolitan area networks. So metropolitan area networks, it is we can say a cable TV we are using. So in cable TVs, it has the program that was changed by that operator, you have to suddenly change with your TV has to change to the particular channel. So that much network connectivity you should have. So that is a good example. Cable TV network, it is a good example of metropolitan area network. I said earlier, no, metropolitan area network will be used only within some 10 kilometers. Within some 10 kilometers or 10 span of miles only, metropolitan area network works. And wide area networks, it can transmit data throughout the world. And LAN within a few miles, only a few miles, LAN is about to work, that is within our office building or alone. Okay, thank you guys.